The missing case of Jesse Ross. Jesse Warren Ross was 19 years old and a sophomore student at the University of Missouri, Kansas City, UMKC, where he was studying communications and broadcast journalism. Friends described him as an outgoing, intelligent young man who was deeply passionate about music and politics. He was well known on campus and worked as a popular intern at the prominent Kansas City commercial radio station 95.7 The Vibe. On air, he went by the nickname Opie, sometimes Opie Cunningham, on the Shorty and the Boys show. In November 2006, Jesse traveled with his university's Model United Nations (MUN) team to Chicago, Illinois, to attend the American Model United Nations (AMUN) conference. The event was hosted at the Sheraton Chicago Hotel and Towers, now known as the Sheraton Grand Chicago. Jesse and his teammates were staying about a half-mile away at a different hotel, the 4 Points by Sheraton, located at 630 North Rush Street. On the night of November 20th, 2006, delegates were called into a late-night emergency mock Security Council session. Roughly 50 students gathered at around 1 a.m. Jesse participated normally in the mock trial. Attendees later stated that he showed no signs of impairment, was not under the influence of any substances, and was acting completely like himself. At approximately 2 a.m. to 2:30 a.m. on November 21st, Jesse walked out of the hotel ballroom. While early media reports mistakenly claimed that hotel security cameras captured him walking towards the lower levels, Jesse's father, Don Ross, later clarified in his book that official records showed no solid surveillance footage of Jesse from that night. His exit from the building went completely unrecorded. Notably, the hotel had no security cameras installed on its south side exits, which led directly onto an esplanade along the Chicago River. This break in the session was the last time Jesse Ross was ever seen. He never returned to his own hotel. When Jesse failed to show up for the morning conference sessions, his teammates began to worry. His roommate had returned to their room around 6 a.m., but had not noticed Jesse was missing because the room was dark. By 4 p.m., it was time for the university team to drive back to Missouri. Since Jesse was still missing, his teammates packed up his clothes and personal belongings themselves and loaded them into their rented van. It was at this point that the Chicago Police Department was finally notified. Officers later recovered Jesse's packed bags from the team's van. His wallet, some mix CDs, and his mobile phone were missing, and there has been zero activity on his phone or credit cards since his disappearance. The Chicago Police Department launched a massive investigation. Marine unit divers thoroughly searched sections of the freezing Chicago River, which sat just steps away from the Sheraton. Police K-9 units tracked scent trails, and hundreds of missing person flyers were distributed across downtown Chicago. Despite these extensive efforts, investigators found absolutely no trace of him. There was no evidence that Jesse boarded any local transit, trains, or flights. His family firmly maintains that Jesse was happy with his life, making the idea of him voluntarily disappearing highly unlikely. Jesse Ross remains classified as an endangered missing person. The short walk between two downtown Chicago hotels, a journey that should have taken less than 15 minutes, turned into one of America's most baffling missing person mysteries. Nearly 20 years later, nobody knows what truly happened to Jesse Ross.